Hello and welcome back to Rumor Has It Music News and Gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. Hey there, gossip lovers, are you ready for the ultimate scoop that's hotter than a Miami summer? Buckle up, because we're diving head first into the scandalous world of Gloria Velez and Uncle Luke. And let's not forget her baby daddy, Aaron Hall. Just when you thought you seen it all, Gloria Velez, the bombshell beauty of the 90s, is pulling back the curtains on a scandal that'll make your jaw hit the floor faster than a rapper drops a beat. She's pointing fingers at none other than Miami's hip-hop legend Uncle Luke, accusing him of some seriously shady business. But hold on to your hats, because this story's got more twists and turns than a roller coaster ride. Gloria's not just slopping at Uncle Luke, she's throwing shade at R&B crooner Aaron Hall too, claiming he's got some skeleton in his closet that'll make your head spin.
Didn't do no bad thing to me. I thought she was older. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I see a puppy on the field when I'm doing dog training. I think it's a year old or 2 years old, and it'd be like 8 months. So
Gloria had tattooed Aaron's right above
in
her,
black, red, and green.
right above her vagina.
Right above it with a parenthesis with an S.
Right.
Aaron's.
Gloria, and tell them about it.
So when you put Aaron's on it, when you for 3 days and take the hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you are a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But at the time, as soon as I came to South Beach, I just grabbed her, and she'll tell you the same story. I just grabbed her in 3 days, then Aaron's got on a with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Like it's Aaron.
I mean, it was
3
like
colors on it.
Yeah, crazy glue. I
and
mean,
my whole thing is this: is that if handle me, I'm not gonna never let them get my last name. If you can't handle my and get my last name, so I've been single for 50 years.
all right now.
Blessings, everyone. I want to thank everyone for the beautiful birthday shout-outs, the poems. I'm totally grateful to be 45. I've come a long way. I want to address something because a lot of gossip has been brought up about me of my teenage years, actually. I was actually thrown into this conversation. I had nothing to do with me. It was my son's father, Aaron Hall, and Diddy, accusations of rape. And I am not Jane Doe. I am not legally taking anybody to court at this time. So with that said, so my teenage years, let's get into it a little bit. At 14, I used to go to teen clubs like a lot of you guys have at my generation. They don't have that anymore. So there was a lot of grooming going on at these teen clubs, right? Girls dancing, they had dancing competition called Booty Contest, and girls would win hundreds to thousands of dollars shaking their butt. And there would be a lot of adult men there. Okay, and they would push up on young women, telling them let's go on tour. So a lot of that was going on, and I ended up one of them going on tour with DJ Laz, just so many Get Some crew, a lot of bass and freestyle music at the time. Initially, it was fun. Made money, helped out my family, and went to school. So it was mostly weekends and then some holidays. And then you go to the parties, and then that's when the real grooming started. You know, you see these adult women grooming these younger women too. So women are grooming these younger women. It's okay, you're supposed to do this. This is how it's supposed to be done to get in the industry. So you got all these adults, 30s and up, you know, grooming these young women, saying this is how it's supposed to be. So as a teenage child, we look up at adults for guidance, right? So these adults are taking advantage of children. Yeah, we take accountability, but we're still learning. You know, I had nobody in my family that was in this business. I had no one telling me, you know, be aware of these demons, be aware of the creeps, be aware of these pedophile, you know, men and women. I had no guidance in that aspect at all. So when, you know, these agents, ex-bodyguard talks about that I was a manipulative 15, 16-year-old with 30-year-old men. You know, these demons tell on themselves. What were you doing when these girls were passing out and you were drugging them up? These artists wasn't picking up the girls. It was the bodyguards that were picking up the girls and dumping them in the cars or in different rooms, right? So you're the savior, right, buddy? You was there with all the activity of rape and people getting beat up, but what was you doing? You were just watching and being a good guy, weren't you? Please get the fuck out of here. You know, it's insane that people nowadays point fingers at the person that's being abused. I took accountability. I didn't say anything to anybody. You know, I got out at 19, never looked back to any of these people that are talking about me. They don't know me my 20s, my 30s, and now my 40s, and they still have my name in their mouth. When I was a teenager, listen to these demons saying that they got child porn of me when I was a teenager. They have drugged me, they have beat me up, they have belittled, dragged my name because I didn't want to obey. I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to be a part of them. Why are they so mad? They wrote books about me. They have songs, went on tour and radio and podcasts, and I said nothing. I said nothing. They're dragging me as a teenage girl in this industry and this industry is just disgusting. You know, people talk about accountability. I took a lot of accountability, you know, as a child and after 19, and many times I wanted to take them to court or, you know, make them pay for what they've done to me. But I thought about their children. I thought about their careers. I'm always thinking about other people, you know, and I thought that I could just be hard and I, you know, surrounded myself with dudes that from the street, and I felt safe with them and they protected me, made sure that they didn't touch me, made sure that I got my money, and that's how I survived in this industry. You know, with my son's father, and people keep bringing that up, he was very abusive, physically, emotionally. I mean, it was torture, okay? So you want to say I manipulated him? Go look at some of his interviews. He tells on himself, okay? And his songs, you know, when we were fighting in court for my son and he was little and I had a restraining order because of the harsh abuse that he was put upon me, my son started coming back with marks on his body, and then I took accountability and said, you know what, it's me who he wants. So when my son had sleepovers, I went with my baby to protect my baby, and I would get beat instead of my baby getting hurt, you know, until I got rid of him. You know, I had to figure out a way. And in my book, I'm going to explain in detail, you know, how I got him out of Florida, because he followed me down in Florida. His father sent me home because he knew that his son was going to kill me. A lot of shit that you guys have no idea what I've been through, you know, and I kept silent. And he still talked about me and wrote songs, and it's a lot. And I just kept silent, you know, wishing that he would just leave me alone. That's all I wanted. Just leave me the fuck alone. You know, I haven't seen these people since I was 19. And they dragged me through I was 20. They dragged me when I was 30. And now 40, I'll be fucking damned. So they're threatening me now. Listen, I'm just not the one to fuck with. Enough's enough. Enough's enough dragging me. Enough's enough blaming me. I'm not here to change anybody's perception of me. I am who I am, and I love me. You know, those who love me, love me. Those who don't, I can give two fucking shits. You know, but I'm not going to have people threatening me. That's it. You hurt me. I left you. I didn't want nothing to do. I never looked back, and you're fucking mad. That's kind of obsession, isn't it? Sounds like an obsession that you keep bringing up my name. That has to stop. Or you're gonna push my hand.
And let's talk about Uncle Luke's response. He's firing back with more heat than a Florida summer. He's waving around receipts and videos like he's on a shopping spree, and he's not backing down from this showdown.
I video everything. I video everything. Everybody sign releases. I do shows. Ain't no underage people be doing no show with me. I fire girls. You get caught. I have chaperone for the girls. A one head dancer. It's always one head dancer. And she put everybody in check. So you doing, this is not a traveling whorehouse. So you gonna mess around with these other artists, you're gonna get sent home, sweetheart. You get fired.
But wait, there's more. Aaron Howell, Uncle Luke, boy, they snitching left and right. They playing a musical game of chairs. They playing a blame game with each other.
Luke said that he introduced you to Gloria Velez.
Luke didn't introduce me to no Gloria Velez. We can call Luke right now. You know what I mean?
He said it in an interview a while back.
Look what I'm saying to you. She was standing up with a Jamaican rapper named Mad Lion.
Okay, I know who that is.
Big Pun, Fat Joe, Method Man, like whoever you speak to, just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, went upstairs and fucked her. Luke didn't never fucking introduce me to anybody in his life. I love Luke to death.
He just had on.
But can't nobody look? The reason why he's saying he introduced me to, because it's a good thing to say, okay, I introduced Aaron Hall to this girl. I took her. Me and Gloria's cool. We got cool in 2 weeks. You feel me? I'm a boss. I ain't gonna argue with you about no shit and you an umbilical cord, bitch.
What do you take about all that?
I think the best thing you could do is ask Gloria Velez who introduced who to who.
And with Aaron Hall spilling the beans on everyone from Mad Lion to Method Man to Fat Joe to Big Pun, it's clear that in 2024 is the year of reckoning for Hollywood's elite.
There from Jamie Foxx to like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm a to death. I like the public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. The thing is that a whole lot of niggas write about taking girls out to shop, taking girls to fly to Dubai and all that shit. Just close your eyes, we anywhere. You feel me? And my whole thing is this. Is that
talk about it.
If you can handle my and you can make me still be Aaron Hall without rapping off your mouth, then I'll take you anywhere. Other than that, you back home.
I mentioned, you know, hey, look, R. Kelly is more freaky than you. And then he said, no, R. Kelly ain't more freaky than me. And he began to eat a girl's ass out on the camera. So if he wants to deny that, there's plenty footage of that as well. And at that period of time, his record label then started calling up saying, please don't show that. Please don't put that out, because he was getting ready to put an album out.
Between me and them other boys, I wasn't ever invited to them freaky parties. Never went. I just learned what the fuck grooming mean. I don't even know what the fucking grooming mean. Cheryl Ford, I love you. Grooming. The fuck is grooming? They had to explain that shit to me. Y'all got the right one. I don't have no problem going to court.
But amidst all the chaos and controversy, one question remains. Where were the parents in all of this? It's a scandalous saga that's got us all scratching our heads and wondering what in the world is going on behind closed doors. With Gloria getting cozy with Aaron Hall, Tupac and Pimp C allegedly faster than a hot potato at a game of musical chairs, we've got ourselves a real tangled web of love triangles. And Aaron Hall, he's strutting around like he's the second coming of Bobby Brown, shaking his hips on stage like there's no tomorrow. That man tooted and booted. I done seen it all. But let's not overlook Uncle Luke. Bless his heart. He's meandering around like a lost puppy, scratching his head and pondering the meaning of grooming. Somebody toss him a dictionary, pronto, So grab your popcorn, folks, because this scandalous circus is just revving up, and you won't want to miss a single jaw-dropping moment. From Gloria's bombshell confessions to Aaron's audacious antics, Hollywood's dirty laundry is about to be aired like never before. Lock up your daughters, lock up your sons, heck, lock up your pet goldfish, because this is one wild ride you won't soon forget.
But with all these allegations coming up with all these past stars and current stars, and I use air quotations like that, watch that entire video with Aaron Hall from Guy. He's a total mess. I mean, I don't know when that was filmed, but he's basically talking about when he first met his son's mother, Gloria Velez, whatever. The video vixen, right? Really beautiful. Was in all the videos from the late 90s or the 2000s. If you know, you know. But he's talking about when he first met her, she was 16. She was 16. He was like damn near 20, like 30 almost, okay? And the way that he's talking about his son's mother is so disgusting because you can tell in his mind, he don't realize he's a pedophile. That he was a pedophile, or is a pedophile, you know. She grown up, but still. They had a son together, and she's 16. She was 16. And my question, don't get me wrong, I know what it's like being a 16-year-old girl trying to be grown, right? But the way he's verbalizing it, like once you found out how old she is, he has like no remorse,
Well, my son's father's Aaron Hall, if y'all don't know.
Let's turn it around. And then...
Wait, did you know that I was his baby mother the time I met you?
I did not know. Aaron Hall, I did not know that was your baby mama. I had no idea.
I don't believe that.
I told him that.
I know you did.
Right. I told him. I was like, hey, man, I didn't know that was your baby mama. But the reason why we laughing about that, because apparently something went viral. Would you like to share with the audience?
My God. Okay, so as you know on Vlad TV, Vlad gets people flustered. And he flustered my son's father, and my son's father said a few things that were not so pleasant about me.
Oh.
But this is 8 years ago, so it just recently went viral.
Where my pearls at?
I want to say this in response to that we're in a better place now. He apologized to me and my son. He's great to my son, and now we have a grandchild, and he's a great grandfather. So I don't need a public apology. I don't care what people think or what people, you know, the past is the past. I forgive him for everything. And I think forgiveness is key to move forward for healing myself and healing him. And now we can laugh. We've cried about things, and we move forward from it. Wow. Yeah. So that's why I could be on Vlad TV, you know?
Clap. Slow clap, ladies and gentlemen. Slow clap. Bring it up.
But it's real. It's growth.
Awesome. No,
yeah,
because I remember when you told me that that he was your baby's dad.
Hi, everyone. Well, I've got a new book club pick. And I'm so pleased to be able to dig into this new experience with you and to hear your thoughts about this book. And I tell you, it has the power to transform the way you see your life and even the world. I've started to look at my own life in the world differently. It's a different kind of book for Oprah's book club readers. I know, one that tackles a really complicated issue for most of us. And this latest book is a revelation, let me tell you, on how embracing the bad times and heartaches can lead you to the path of creativity, to connection, and yes, even love. Embracing, not resisting. So, and I urge you just to get a copy of this extraordinarily moving book. It is one of the best books I've read in a very long time, and I'm so happy that it's the 100 selection. And join us on Facebook, join us on Instagram, join us on TikTok. I can't wait to hear what you think. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Guaranteed.
Yeah, there's some nice people in this neighborhood. There's some fine folks. You're gonna like it just fine. You just do me a favor. You stay away from nosy, gossiping hens, and you be okay. All right, I got to go now. Home Shopping Club's coming on. See you later.